I want you to breathe. I want you to breathe. I want you to breathe.
What's up, friends? We're back. We're Black and Curious. I'm Kandron.
Hey, it's Dehjai.
And if you've never been here before, welcome. We do a cross-section between pop culture and real life. Today we are talking Southern Charm. Okay. For the girls that
Southern
watch.
Charm. What is it? Where they at? Not Charles City.
Charleston, South Carolina. Yes, it is.
No,
yes.
I was about to say Charles City. Girl, that's here.
Oh, no. Charleston, South Carolina. And child, you know, this is a part of our ongoing conversation about integration of these shows. We have previously talked about Housewives with Ebony K. Williams. We'll link that above. And we've previously talked about other Housewives in the universe, in the Bravo universe, Beverly Hills. And what else? We talked about another one. I can't remember. Anyways. So, in Salt Lake City. So I will link those above. Venita is here to integrate Charleston, and it's not going well. It's not going well.
I just feel like you put like, I hate this in the sense that it's like, you know how companies will hire that one token Black person, and they're supposed to be the go-to for all things Black. And so, like I mentioned in another episode, this show called Single Shit, and the girl Tracy May, and she talks about this too from the standpoint of being like a high-level VP in a startup tech company. And like when it came time for like, you know, Juneteenth and Black History Month, like everybody looked to Tracy to do all the shit. And it's like, and her thing was like, you know, how, like, don't look at me to do everything. If you didn't do nothing before, like, don't look for me to do it now. Correct. But at the same token, when it comes to the reality shows of it all, like, don't put it makes me uncomfortable to see specifically Black women in these positions, like with Ebony on Real Housewives of New York City, and now with Venita on Southern Charm Charleston. She just seems out of place.
She does.
Even if you are friends with these women in real life, like one of the girls that was a part of the show before, they actually went to high school and like I think undergrad together, so they are genuinely friends. But like, it's just weird.
It's weird. And in a place like Charleston, where it seems like there's a lot of still
segregation,
that, and just like a lot of undertones of racist shit, as in with anywhere in the South, honestly. Yeah. It just seems like she's doing her best, but she's trying to be authentic and she's trying to call a thing, and it's not going well.
No. I mean, they do have now on this, the last 2 seasons, they have a young lady, I forget her name now, but she is Lebanese.
Yes.
Okay.
Leva. Yeah.
Her and her sister were on, well, she was on mainly last season and then she's on again.
So I think she's done some legwork, but Venita is like, again, she's trying to be authentic, and I think she's running into the same thing that Ebony ran into, is that she's trying to be authentic and calling a thing, and calling out stuff that is like, that was, you know, racist. Or maybe you didn't have a racist intention, but it came across not nice for Black people, especially talking about Catherine.
It came across as you being racist and not knowing it. You cannot intentionally be racist and have prejudice against Black people, but at the same token, do things that are inherently racist because you don't know the fucking difference.
100%. And it's so funny to me, like, this season has been a prime example of people who are more offended about being called racist than doing racist shit. And it's like,
that is so crazy to me.
Like, it's wild. And you know what? I actually give credit to, the only person that I give credit to on this cast is Shep, ironically.
Shep is crazy.
Well, because Shep is the only one who has been very clear-eyed about the entire thing and all of the racial tensions in Charleston, because he, like, at the end of I think it was in the last reunion, he was kind of like, yeah, slavery is the reason my family has money. We
Yeah.
were in, yes,
Yeah, Shep,
that is
but I feel
regrettable.
like he has said that since the beginning of this show.
Yeah, he's like, that is regrettable, but I'm still going to live off this trust fund. And like, I have to respect that.
Mhm.
I have to respect that. But like this whole like running around acting like, oh, I've worked so no, you haven't.
But
Like,
he
knock
didn't.
it off. Catherine, please. Your granddaddy's statue was in the damn racist ass statue was in the park. Like basically saying that he didn't want to see no Negroes from up on his perch. Stop it,
And not only
Catherine.
that, but it was a reminder to the Negroes, as Kendra just said, that like you are always going to be beneath us.
Correct.
That's like a lot of the statues that were here in Richmond that have been taken down over the last year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
That have been up on Monument Avenue for like decades.
Honestly.
This is an aside, but like when we were in college and like I would take, because Monument Avenue here in Richmond is almost like a main vein if it's a whole lot of traffic.
Sure.
And so I would ride down Monument and I never really paid attention because we're not from this city to those damn statues. You know, I just was like, oh, it's a statue in the middle of the street. This is such a beautiful, neighborhood. Look at these homes.
Same.
But like once I finally kind of did a little bit of research, I'm like, oh shit. Right.
So
when we were in college, we didn't know. Like it took me being like in my like 30s to kind of figure out like and talk to people who are from here, like my friends that are from here, grew up here, to get the history. Like I didn't know. We just riding by it, like whatever.
Like, oh, I'm trying to get to Carey Street. Go. Let me go to Jean Jacques. RIP to Jean Jacques. But let me go to Jean Jacques and try to give me one ticket. Let me get you.
It is gone.
Like, I wasn't worried about them statues on Monument.
Not at all. It was just like, oh, this is so lovely. Like, because like to give you guys who don't know this area, this Richmond, Virginia is a very historical area, period. It's a lot of like when we went to VCU, it's a lot of old homes from like the racist era, the slavery era.
Wars were fought there, honey. Like, girl, this is historic. Okay.
Yeah, all that stuff is there, but like Monument Avenue specifically is like this huge street where there's like basically like I would dare even call it almost like park level scenery in the middle, because like you can go and take like your little picnic baskets or whatever and just sit in the middle. It's not like a regular like median. It's literally like a baby.
It's a grassy knoll.
Yeah. And but the thing about it is it's beautiful, but then at the same time it's like you're sitting in like staunch racism because the people that own them houses none of them look like us.
Name the one.
And like I would never, as much as I have thought about like doing like a little picnic because it's walkable from where I live at currently just to go and sit, I feel like they would call the police on me because I'm not.
I would be scared of the ancestors jumping on my back, honey. Like, girl, what you doing over there under them people?
Well, the statues are gone. So like, yeah, all of that stuff is gone. But like the grassy knoll, it's Kendra Golden. It's still there. It's a beautiful street. Maybe I'll do like a ride down Monument so that y'all can kind of see it. But anyway, back to Southern Charm. Sorry, y'all. I live in an area similar, so that's why I made mention to it.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. It's just not going well. And Dehjai pointed out earlier before we got on here, like they should just bring New Orleans back because New Orleans is actually the integrated Southern charm, and it was very fun. And we had some people from all walks of life. Yes. We had the blacks, we had some whites, we had the people.
And even in that class,
it was interesting.
Yeah, to the point of like Shep being acknowledging of his family's heritage. Like the white cast members were very much like aware of where their money comes from and how they obtained it. And like I think the one cast member, the ex-football player, I don't think he was from there. I think he just kind of settled there.
Yeah, he settled
like,
there.
Having bought like the home.
No, he played for New Orleans.
Yeah. Having bought like the home and all that kind of stuff and like knowing the history, like they really talked about all of that with ease. It wasn't like all this drama.
Yeah. So anyways, again, Venita's running into the Ebony problem of being a big mouth black girl. And I say that as a big mouth black girl, like you one of mine, girl. I see you. We see each other.
Hello.
And so I hate that for her, but it's
It
it's
is.
hard to watch, and I want better for her, and I want better for these people. Well, I don't want better for them people. I want better for her. So I want to see more of her people, and her bringing on the her real friends, because you can tell these people are not her real friends.
Well, the one girl, yes, but maybe they were friends more so like as children and not necessarily like in
Madison?
adulthood. I don't know because she used to date Venita's friend on this show, or the person who like pulled her in. Used to date the guy that never passed the bar, and then he
No,
started making pillows.
that's Craig. No, she used to date Austin. That's a Madison.
No, you're talking about a different person. I know who you're
Okay.
talking about. So the girl that used to date Craig that does the pillows, that girl,
Naomi?
yeah, she's friends with Venita. They went to high school together.
Okay.
So I think that, and then I don't really know the connection between Madison and Venita, like how far they went back, but I do know that Venita and Naomi talked about like high school and all that kind of stuff, and that they were friends in high school. I feel like they just don't necessarily know each other well now, and so it just kind of shows. So
yeah. Well, y'all drop down in the comments. Tell us if you're watching Southern Charm and what you think about Venita's entree. Follow us everywhere. Find our contact information down below in the description box, and we will talk to you next time.
Bye, y'all.